Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hesse, joined today for the Yankees pregame by the man, Brandon Kramer. How we doing, Brandon?
I'm doing great. I just want to say before we even start that I did say on the pregame the Yankees were going to score 10 runs and hit 5 home runs. So
shout out to you, Brandon. Shout out to you. You get a slight round of applause here. But before we do get into the game,
how you doing though? How you doing though?
Can't complain. However, before we do get too deep into the postgame, the Yankees did win 10-0. Let's take a 10-roll call. You guys know the deal. Shout out to everybody currently in the chat. We got James Hoffman, Steven, Joseph, Ryan, Lori, Matt. Did I say Joseph? Maybe. We got Liana, Ed, Jesse Dominguez. Is he related to Jason? We may never know. We got Damian, Stevie Batts Jr. Yes, I am going to be talking about Clint's home run for an hour, by the way. We got CJ, Braden, Devak, Hater, KG Baseball. We got, who else we got? We got Julio, Yoelvis, Adrian, Nelson, John. Sorry if I missed anybody. I hope everyone enjoyed the game this evening. Brandon, I say we start things off how we usually do, by bringing up the box score. Quite the game tonight. Look at this box score. Like, this is beautiful, bro. Yankees put up 10 runs on 15 hits. Now, obviously, we're definitely going to get into Cole's outing, but let's address the offense first. DJ LeMahieu 1 for 4. Kind of a bad day for DJ, I guess. I don't know. Stanton, bro. Giancarlo Stanton just keeps freaking launching the ball. I mean, bro, it's like a missile. Every time he makes contact. He goes 3 for 5 today. Was 2 runs. Judge, bro, the dude 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, one of which was a grand slam. Gives him 4 RBIs on the night. He's now batting 272.
No, 5.
I said 5.
You said 4.
4. Oh, well, I meant 5. But now he's a 953 OPS. Then Mike Ford came in the game over 1. That's fine. Yes, Brett Gardner got a hit as well. Shout out to Brett Gardner, I guess. Now raised his batting average to 200. Shout out to him. Gio Urshela continues to hit 2 for 5 with an RBI. Gleyber Torres 1 for 3. Tyler Wade got a hit as well. Bro, day of hitting, I guess. Aaron Hicks looked solid. 2 for 5, 2 RBIs, had a home run himself. Clint Frazier 1 for 4 with a home run, solo shot, and a walk. And Kyle Higashioka 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And then in the 9-hole, you got Rougned Odor. He had a solo shot himself with a walk, and he pimped it. You best believe that Rougned Odor pimped that home run. Brennan, what do you have to say about this lineup?
This was fun. This was
a really fun game.
Literally, just from the beginning, we just looked really good. And actually, I'm looking at my phone. Gerrit Cole just said that it's the happiest he's been with the execution of the game plan and being able to stay focused on a long. And he was even pissed when they took him out.
No, he was livid, bro. He was absolutely livid.
I get taking him out, though. You have such a big lead. The last thing you want is a little injury to happen.
Speaking of Gerrit Cole, I mean, let's talk about his performance tonight. Unreal. But before we do get into Cole, shout out to Stevie Batts with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, my man. You're a legend. Great night. Rockstars played in New York tonight. Gerrit Cole train and the Bronx Bombers, bro, they performed and came out for an encore.
He literally averaged 2 strikeouts an inning.
It was beautiful. But listen, Stevie, shout out to you for the $5 dono, man. Appreciate it. But listen, Gerrit Cole went 6 solid, only gave up 4 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 12 Ks, lowered his season ERA to 1.43. This is ridiculous from Cole. I mean, because usually he gets off to a slow start just about every year. He's off to the best start of his career. Is that yeah, right? I don't know the numbers, but based on like what we're looking at, this might be the best start of Cole's career. I mean, like best start to a season, not like the best outing, but his stuff was there tonight. Sessa came in, inning of scoreless work. Wandy Peralta, we saw the debut of him for the Yankees. He looked solid, I guess.
He had a nasty changeup.
Yeah. And Lucas Litke. Listen, I know Litke was pretty disappointing to start the season, but he's come around pretty nicely.
Struck out the side.
Yeah. Listen, the Tigers offense was absolutely brutal tonight. They couldn't put anything up on the Yankees pitching staff. So I say we kind of...
Can you pull the box score up one more time? I just want to check something. How many walks did we have?
It looks
5
like
walks and only struck out 5 times.
Where do you see that?
I just looked at the Tigers pitchers.
Oh. Yeah. Bro, you love to see it. That's exactly what I would expect going up against this Tigers pitching staff, though. Mm-hmm. But I say what we do now is we take one guy to kind of pick out of the lineup tonight and talk about him. And I think we know who that has to be, right? Aaron Freak.
I'm joking.
Oh, bro, I heard Aaron. I'm like, all right, we're on the right path.
I'm joking.
Bro, Aaron Judge is an absolute tank, a unit of a man, bro. Like
source? Dude, what's the source?
Dan Rourke. But listen. The dude comes back after sitting 2 days. I know he came in a pinch hit yesterday, but I'm not really counting that. He sat 2 days because of the soreness that he was experiencing. I'm convinced he was never really sore at all because the dude comes out, launches 2 home runs. The first one was an absolute moonshot. It reminded me of his first home run in his first career at bat. You know, when he hit it off the batter's eye? It reminded me much of that.
He hit it off the top of the batter's eye.
I know. And then, bro, the second grand slam was an opposite field second deck shot. Aaron Judge is locked in.
And when we say locked in, we mean Patrick Hennessy locked in.
Yeah, no, like, bro, so there's like many stages of being locked in. There's like, I'm locked in. Then there's like, I'm locked in, bro. And then there's Aaron Judge locked in, and he's at like the top of the food chain right now. And
we also talk about Giancarlo Stanton, though.
No, yeah, but listen, bro, I think Judge was like the player of the game.
He was the player of the game
by far.
He could have had 3 home runs if they didn't take him out early.
No, I know, and that's my thing. He only got what? 4 at-bats?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I think at the end of the day, he could have had it about... Gardner had 1, so he could have had 5 at-bats.
Yeah. No, I know. But yeah, listen, Giancarlo Stanton as well. The dude just... I mean, it's crazy because have we ever seen Stanton and Judge red hot at the same time?
We have not, but also what I saw is that Dan Rourke tweeted today that Judge has been begging Boone to hit him third, and Judge just is like your stereotypical 3 hitter. But I think Stanton in front of Judge enables him to actually get a pitch to hit. Because let's say you have Stanton batting 3. Normally, sometimes that's Voit behind him or Torres behind him. But if you have Judge following Stanton, like, you have to throw him a pitch, because if you don't throw if you don't throw him a pitch and you walk him, you're going to have to throw a pitch to Judge.
No, I know. And like that's why I think even when Voit comes back, I think you leave the lineup just the way it is. I think you put Voit 5. I really like Gio 4, Brandon.
Yeah,
I think it's a really good separation between like Judge and Voit. I think it's the perfect separation.
I would put DJ 1, Stanton 2, Judge 3, Gio 4, Voit 5, Glaber 6, Clint 7, Higgy 8.
Hicks 9.
Oh, wait, no. Yeah, honestly, Hicks 9.
I really like Hicks 9. I think Hicks 9 would be awesome. But listen, speaking of Hicks, I think today was an awesome showing from him. For the first time in a while, he didn't look lost in the box, right? I mean, he put up that solo shot, which was pretty nice to see. And then what was his other hit?
Yeah, he had that double that kind of blew.
He had the double. That's right. Yeah, I mean, technically, like that ball probably would have been caught on like a normal day. It was a double. But listen, still
the double.
Shout out to him for still putting the ball in play, right? But I think the key with Hicks is we need to see some sort of consistency out of him now, right? Because I feel like over the past few weeks, we've seen like single games where he kind of would hit that solo home run and like we would think, all right, maybe he's back. And then the next day he would go like 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. So I think tomorrow is going to be a huge day for Aaron Hicks to kind of see how he pushes himself off of this, kind of like a launching pad, right?
Yeah, agreed. I think just keep building.
Yeah. Listen, who else did good tonight? I guess we could talk about Clint Frazier's solo home run for a second. I know that was kind of all that he put together today, but still, I think based on what we saw yesterday, this was only a matter of time until he kind of cranked one. His at-bats looked really good yesterday, and coming into today, I predicted it. I hate to say I'm Pat Stradamus, but I'm kind of Pat Stradamus here. But I think Frazier is, I don't want to say he's back, but I think he's really close to just exploding at the box. And it's only a matter of time until we see him go on a ridiculous hot streak.
The at-bats looked a lot better today.
Yeah, he doesn't look lost.
No, he was really, everyone in the lineup was taking good pitches. I mean, Hickey rarely walks, and he walked twice.
Yeah. No, I know.
So just keep building. Sweep the Tigers. Don't let them score a single run.
No, I know. And you know what I loved so much about today? Just seeing AJ Hinch cry, bro. Like, you have the worst team in baseball, bro. AJ Hinch, you're a bozo. Certified bozo. Bro, he's not just a bozo, he's a certified bozo. Like, you know, like on Ticketmaster, it's like a certified reseller. Bro, he's a certified bozo. But listen, who else do we want to talk about tonight? We can talk about, let's see, Gio Urshela, bro. Like, how this dude just kind of has low-key been the Yankees' most underrated hitter this season.
He's always been.
No, I know. And I feel like he never gets the credit that he deserves, especially going into every season. I feel like everyone always thinks, like, in the back of their heads, like, oh, like, he's just not going to replicate what he did the previous year. And he does it every single season.
He just keeps hitting, and
it seems like he gets better as the years go by.
That's the only thing I'll give Marcus Timms credit for, is somehow unlocking this thing with Urshela.
Yeah, like, isn't that something that kind of confuses you too? Like, it's Eric Thames, but then it's Marcus Timms.
Yeah.
It confuses me all the time, but whatever. Also, bro, Rougned Odor. Now, I know we say this all the time. Rougned Odor is not a good hitter.
Best player in baseball.
It's kind of crazy that it seems like whenever this dude does something, like, it's like fireworks. It's like he'll never just get a random single, like, up 10-0. Like, no, bro, he's swinging for the fences every single time. And if there's a big opportunity for him to get a big hit, you know he's coming through.
Best player in baseball. I mean, at this point, like, people are just scared to pitch to him. I mean, I think the funniest tweet, I think Mark Craig tweeted out today, said that was Odor's hardest hit baseball via exit velo ever since he threw a haymaker past Bautista. It was a quality tweet. It was
that is a quality tweet.
It was a quality tweet.
Listen, I think he's kind of winning me over, and I think because he's probably doing so well, we're never going to see Derek Dietrich in the Bronx. And while that does upset my heart and kind of like shoot an arrow inside of it, I get it. Bro, he's going to be on this team for the remainder of the season, most likely.
We got Mike Odor. I mean Rougned Odor.
Mike Odor.
Trying to get a mixture of Mike Trout. I mean, Odor's just the lefty version of Mike Trout.
You should have said Rougned Trout. That would have made more sense.
That just doesn't sound good.
Nah, it's fine. You'll do it next time. But listen, that was kind of it for the offense. But I think what I want to talk about right now is Gerrit Cole, bro. I mean, this dude came out. I think, regardless of his performance on the mound tonight, I think the key with Gerrit Cole is, did you see how pissed he was when they took him out after the 6th? Bro, you would think that it was a postseason game and they were down, they were like up by 1 run. How pissed, bro, it was like a Matt Harvey World Series argument. That's exactly what it was like.
I do think after like the 4th inning, we had 9 strikeouts. I'm like, okay, he's got a chance to hit Guidry's number. I mean,
what's Guidry's number?
18.
He would have had to pitch 2 more innings and had to strike out the side each time.
I mean, if he was at 9 after 4, which means he was like 9 away, and he had the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So he had 15 outs to get.
Bro, but he already had 87 pitches after the 6th.
I'm talking about in the 4th. The 4th is when I started thinking of any kind of he would need, like, out of the 15 outs, 9 strikeouts, which is still a lot. But that also makes you just think how crazy those 20 strikeout games actually are.
No, I know. Like, the Yankees had 18 Ks as a team today, which is kind of something to toot your horn about, I guess. But I see this question here from Kelly.
For some math, though, we struck out 2/3 of their hitters for 2/3 of the 27 outs.
Me and math, like they don't combine. No. It's like a magnet, like two magnets.
Yeah, the two like the plus ends are like the magnets. They just don't go together.
Yeah. What will happen to Odor when Voit comes back? Odor will still be on the team. He'll be on the bench though, for sure.
Tyler Wade will be sent to the moon where he belongs.
Bro, why does my AirPod keep going out? Apple, like you guys need to really get your stuff together because this happens just about every stream. And then I need to always put the second one in. Say something.
Hello.
There you go. Yo, Apple, fix your stuff.
So I said that Tyler Wade needs to be sent to the moon where he belongs.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. We could send him on like the next space mission. John says Frazier changes his stance slightly every game.
Good.
Yeah. I kind of like it. It gives me shades of 2016 Gary. When I feel like every time we would see, I know it's painful to think about, but like every time we would see Gary in the box in 2016, it seemed like there would be like a little tweak to his approach every single time, right?
I just miss Gary.
I'll tell you what. This might be like Pat expert analysis here. I think when a guy gets sometimes too comfortable with himself in the box, it could be a dangerous thing. Because it'll prevent them from wanting to make adjustments. And I feel like maybe that's what happened to Gary. I hate talking about Gary on a night where it's such good things going on. So let's avoid that because that's just going to cause me pain. But Gary will be playing tomorrow. So maybe we'll see some good stuff out of him. I don't know. THG says, I think that we should calm down a little bit. We did all these great things against the crummy Tigers. Johnny, let me have my moment.
I would just say, not even that. Yes, it was the Tigers, but our approach at the plate was much better. Like, yes, they should have beaten this team like the way they did. Yes, but with the Yankees, the at-bats were just so much more confident. They were really on top of taking pitches and everything. They were doing what they're meant to do, which is take pitches and wait for a mistake.
Yeah, I'd agree. Listen, we got Sean in the chat. Shout out to Sean Petrucci. Sean, you are the man. Yo, what a win. Sean, all I'm saying is the Yankees never had a win like this when you were on the pregame or postgame. So I'm not trying to say like Brandon is good luck. Maybe Brandon's good luck. Hashtag shut up, Brandon. I don't know. Adrian says, you think Stan can go on one of those long hot streaks and win the MVP like he did in 17?
I mean, that was like the second half of the year hot streak. And as much as I love Stanton, him and Votto should have shared that MVP.
Yeah, no, bro, that was a really close race.
It literally was by one vote. It was by one singular vote.
No, I know. And what's crazy, Stanton has raised his batting average to 269, bro.
Nice.
Wasn't he batting like 140 last week?
Like I want to say 184 for some reason.
I feel like he gets 3 hits just about every single game.
He's had three hits and he's had 3 hits in 3 straight games for the first time in his career.
Bro, by the way, where are all the Stanton haters? Like where are they?
They don't show up when he does well.
No, they don't. They really don't. It's crazy. Let's see. Damien says Yankees did exactly what they should do against the Tigers. We should have won that against the Orioles. It was a good win. And that's kind of what I'm saying. That's why, like what THG said, like this is what they're supposed to do. Bro, just because they're supposed to do stuff doesn't mean they're going to do it. Like we thought Jorge Lopez, we were going to do this against him or this against Matt Harvey. And it's just never a sure thing. That's why when we came into the pregame today, we're like, this game's probably the closest thing we'll get to a sure thing. But it's also like one of those games where we could be so confident going into it, and then they just completely poop the bed.
The Orioles are not what they used to be, like what they were in 2019 when we won 17 games.
No, of course, yeah. They're still not good though.
But they're not as bad as they used to be. Like they got some good hitters. Their pitching is still not good, but like we still should be. Like we missed a lot of pitches those games that we should have hit.
Yeah, but they crushed them today. And
well, it's because they needed a reality check. I think that loss, they just needed that.
No, yeah, and going back to Stanton for a second.
Kick in the gut.
I know we were mentioning the 2017 run that he went on. I would say this is kind of like the 2017 run, except without the power. And I'm not completely opposed to it. Like I love seeing Stanton like rope those 120 mile an hour singles, rather than shooting for the fences every single at bat. And we were talking about this all beginning of the season when the Yankees were struggling. That home run or bust mentality isn't working. And it's like, while they did score a lot of their runs today on home runs,
they weren't trying.
Did they score all of their runs on home runs today?
No, Hicks had a double, and our first run of the game was a Gio Urshela single.
That's right. But the majority of the runs were based on the home runs.
Just their approach.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not like they were going out there shooting for a home run every single time, right? They were just making good contact with the ball and seeing where it went. And that's why I think if Stanton does keep this up, we're in for a serious power surge from him coming soon. like a very serious power surge. That's all I'm saying. Let's bring up a solid comment. How about Frazier? Maybe Boone won't be too hard on him. I don't think Boone hates Frazier as much as Yes Network wants you to believe. Or else they wouldn't be starting him as much as they do.
They would literally have sent him down.
Yeah. And now I think maybe the organization doesn't have as much faith in Clint as maybe we do. But I don't think it has anything to do with like a Boone-Clint relationship. But then again, I'm not in the clubhouse. I have no idea. When Stan goes on a streak, he can carry the offense by himself. But this is exactly what we've been saying just about all season, right? When people are like, oh, TFA Stan's like the worst contract in baseball. Just wait until he gets hot. We know that this is a dude who's capable of carrying the offense. And it seems like a lot of people forget what he did in October.
He was amazing, but people forget that because he's injury prone. When honestly, right now, Judge is more injury prone.
Yeah, but I don't even think Judge is dealing with any injuries. Like, that's the crazy part. Oh, God. I mean, there's rock bottom, and then there's the 19 Orioles. Bro, they were bad.
They gave up, even though the ball was juiced, they gave up like a MLB record of home runs.
We didn't lose to them at all in 2019.
No, we lost them twice. They took the series out of us 2 out of 3 to start the year, and then we won 17 straight.
Yeah, good times. So we went 17-3, and 17-2.
18-2. No, 7.
Yeah,
we won.
I don't know math. Let's not even try.
You played them 19 times, so they went
17-2.
Yeah, 17.
18.
You played them 19
no,
times.
I'm over it. Nope, I'm sorry. Today, Yankees crush a lefty with their heavy right hand lineup. Will they show up again tomorrow with Detroit pitchers Turnbull on the mound? Isn't Spencer Turnbull? Is that his name?
Yeah. But I mean, we still had some hits off of righties.
We did. Who's on the mound for the Yankees tomorrow? Tyone?
Yes.
Now, that's going to be a very interesting start because today was kind of a sure thing, like we said. I mean, it was, what was that guy's name? Tariq
Screwball.
Tariq Screwball, let's call him that. And he was going up against Cole, so we were kind of like, all right, automatic win. But tomorrow's huge because I'd like to see a really good performance out of Tyone. We kind of saw those great performances so far out of Kluber, Herman, and now I think it's Tyone's turn to kind of shine.
Something you said last time was that I did watch back Tyone start. He was going back to his like long arm.
Yeah.
Which could have been why he was getting hit hard.
But I think the problem with Tyone isn't necessarily his stuff. I think it's the length.
He's had 2 Tommy Johns. He's gonna get built back up again. It's just gonna take a little bit of time.
Yeah, but bro, Kluber's already built back up. He won 7.
That's Corey Kluber.
But Jameson Tyone could still get it done. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Swainer asks, would you be mad if Higgy was the starter by the trade deadline and we trade Gary for prospects?
If Gary had any value, yeah, but he has no value.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't expect Gary to be traded at the deadline, especially because his value is going to have nothing. If
he's a good backup catcher to have.
Yeah, and also my thing is, if Cashman even tried to shop Gary, right, he would call teams and they would be like, well, we're not offering you much for your backup catcher. Because that's essentially what Gary Sanchez is at this point. They're probably like, yo, like, if he's not your starting catcher, why would we want him, right? Okay. 2 games this year, Judge has hit a home run after coming back from quote-unquote soreness.
Just like Stan has hit 3 home run in every game he's come back from a day off.
Yeah. Clint will be fine. He'll figure it out here or somewhere else. That kind of hurt a little bit once I read that or somewhere else. But he has a long career. Look at Odor. You get many chances when you have potential. I would say they're about the same age, no? Is Odor younger than Clint? No.
Odor's young.
Don't tell me Odor's younger than Clint because I might be a little bit upset about that.
Rougned Odor is 27 years old.
Clint's what, 26?
Clint Frazier is 26. They were both born in the same year, though. Odor, February 3rd, 1994. Clint Frazier, September 6th, 1994.
That's actually crazy.
They list Odor at 5'11". He ain't no 5'11".
No, he's not.
If he's 5'11", you're 6 foot.
No, I know. Like, I'm done talking about it because, like, from one, like, fairly short individual to another, like, I know that he's not 5'11". Like, me and Rougned Odor are probably the same height. I'm just saying. But, listen, bro, how is he younger than Clint Frazier? That's
No,
crazy.
he's slightly older.
No, you said Frazier's 27.
No, they both were born this. Frazier was born September 6th, 1994. Odor was born February 3rd, 1994. Odor is a couple months older.
Oh. But still, bro, they're just about the same age, dude.
It's scary.
Let's see. What do we got? Modelo Time Fool. Yo, I changed my name from Yankees Remain the Same to Modelo Let's Go Yankees. You know, I kind of like it because Yankees Remain the Same. It was kind of a weird name to say when they won. I'm like, oh, Yankees Remain the Same. So, nice name. Wandy Peralta is legit, really good stuff. Brandon, you're high on him, right?
He has great stuff. If you looked at his Baseball Savant page, he's got good stuff. I think he just needed a hitting coach to actually do something. A pitching coach to do something with him.
Yeah, and I think Matt Blake might be that guy.
I think so.
Listen, it can't be worse than Nick Nelson, huh? That still hurt, Brandon, because, like, you're a Nick Nelson. Bro, you told us in the beginning of the season he was going to be like Chad Green.
And he was until Boone put him in the first inning, and then he kind of dropped a 2. But, hey, it happens.
Hot take from Liana. Cy Young, Cole, and MVP.
It's going to be hard, but...
It's going to be hard because there's one man named Mike Trout in the American League. And it's going to be tough to...
Bro, there's also a man named Rougned Odor.
Okay. Listen, Brennan, the only way like a pitcher can win MVP is if there's no clear-cut favorite hitter.
The last one that won MVP was Kershaw.
Yeah, and there was kind of no clear-cut favorite position player-wise. So that's kind of why he won it. But, I mean, if Trout keeps up the pace he's at, have you looked at Mike Trout's stats so far this season?
They're insane. So, actually, looking at the 2014 MVP voting, Stanton finished in second place, and he batted .288 with a .395 on base, 37 home runs, 105 RBIs. But, like,
Brandon,
Kershaw put together an 8.2 WAR himself, but you're right. No, isn't Trout batting over 400 again?
Let me read you Trout's stats real quick. So in 70 at-bats so far this season, my man has 6 home runs, not too shabby, 14 RBIs, but he is batting .429 with a .529 on-base percentage and a 1,300 OPS.
According to Baseball Reference, he already has a 1.8 WAR.
Excuse me? A .529 on-base percentage for Mike Trout. That's unreal.
I mean, that honestly... Think of how good he's doing this year. Then go look at Barry Bonds in 2004 when he put up an on base of 609.
Bro, it's unreal that he did that over like a full season. Obviously, Barry Bonds is like one of the greatest of all time, but so is Mike Trout at this point. It's ridiculous that we kind of look at those stats where it's just like, yeah, that's Trout. BB said, I think you misunderstood me. I think Clint is better than Odor, but just want him to succeed. And if it's not with the Yanks, I still want him to have a great career. No, I completely understood what you said. Yeah, I completely understood. It just hurts to think like Clint is probably going to have to find his success elsewhere. Now, I don't know if that's because the Yankees are going to give up on him.
I'm not so sure about that.
Listen, as much as I love Clint Frazier, I eventually see the Yankees dealing him.
Honestly, I see him being a staple in left field for a while. I can see him leaving in the when he's a free agent, though.
Probably. But, I mean, bro, he must have no service time.
Let me check.
He probably has 1 year of service time. No joke.
Clint Frazier is actually getting $2.1 million this year. Actually, he'll be a free agent in 2025 when he is 30. He has he has 3 more years of arbitration.
How much service time does he currently have?
2.1 years.
Bro, he has 2 years of service time. And he was called up in 2017. That's crazy.
Back down yet.
Yeah. Gotta say, Nick Nelson is so ugly. His face looks so stupid to look at. His hair is dumb too. That shit, bro. What did Nick Nelson ever do to you, bro? Damn. Swain, that's like a Futai type comment.
But Futai's funny.
No, yeah, that was just mean. Yo, you know what I have to say about that, Brennan?
Perfect.
See it, say it, stop it. Stop bullying, chat. Aaron Boone kind of taught me that. All right, so Jamie brings up this point. I don't think pitchers should be eligible for MVP. They have their thing, and it's called Cy Young. How do you feel about pitchers winning MVP?
If they have an amazing year. Like when Kershaw won it, I mean, Kershaw was by far the best player in base in the. I mean, if you look what he did that year, I mean, he put together an 8.2 WAR as a pitcher. He went 21-3 with a 1.77 ERA. Like
unreal. Yeah, I agree. If it's like
that's
a
when you
historic
deserve it.
season, yeah.
Or like, because I think he won the pitching triple crown. Like that's hard.
Yeah. Let's see. I've got a feeling it's going to be Florial Dominguez, Judge from left to right in about 2 to 3 years. I don't know about Florial.
I mean, everyone's so high on Florial. He still does not know how to hit a curveball. The man has never played above high A.
It's true. Let's see. Waf Gladiator says, I am an unwavering heterosexual, but Gerrit Cole, man, he's something else. Now, I would have to agree. Gerrit Cole is one gorgeous human being. Like, I could honestly say I love Gerrit Cole with a burning passion. It's like a Romeo and Juliet story, except in the end, like, we both don't die.
Spoiler.
Yes. Yeah, no, sorry. Listen, if people don't know the plot of Romeo and Juliet by now,
we could have like a seventh grader in our chat who's reading the book in their English class.
If there's seventh graders in our chat, I apologize. I just gave you some spark notes, I guess, right? Mr. Hennessy in the chat.
Rate my professor.
Nick Nelson must have had a bad breakup with Swainer's sister. No other reason why Swainer would attack his looks instead of not being a great baseball player. Spoiler alert. Come on, Pat. I apologize. But however, I will not give you guys spoilers for tomorrow's game because I did see the script for it. I'm just saying, Jameson Tyone does pitch 9 no-hit innings. I'm just saying. But Brandon, what are you thinking about Tyone tomorrow? Are you expecting a good start or what?
Yes. I just honestly, I just want Jameson Tyone to be Jameson Tyone and just go out there and do what he did against Baltimore.
Do you think he's gonna pull off like a Kluber type breakout start?
I think he's gonna throw 9 innings, strike out all 27 batters. He's gonna have 9 immaculate innings. Gonna throw 81 pitches total. He's gonna set MLB history. And then he's gonna win AL MVP.
Okay, hashtag shut up, Brandon. I mean, damn,
no,
bro.
But I do think if he's unable to maybe even be replicated or even be better than what he did against Baltimore 2 starts ago, then they got to start like figuring out what's wrong because this is Detroit looked lost.
No, bro, if he can't dominate this Detroit lineup, we have problems.
We're not talking about maybe not even dominate. Like give up, like go 6 innings, strike out at least 8, and give up 2 runs or less.
Fair enough. Listen. You know what I do want to address right now? Chat, I'm pretty sure you guys could agree with me when I say this. These post games for like when the Yankees win a game like this, they get me so hype, bro. Like I want to
brick wall.
Bro, I want to go outside and you know what I want to do? I want to find a house with the most intense bricks I've ever seen and run right through a brick wall, bro. You're talking to a brick wall because that's just what I want to run through. Bro, I'm just so excited to finally see the Yankees like have this dominant win. Like, I don't think we've had a more dominant win all season.
No, we have
not.
And
it feels so good to just, like, have a game where we could sit back, relax, and watch them mash, bro.
You know what? I think you should just, like, elbow drop your bet again.
Wow. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. No, but see, like, Brandon, like, the last game I could remember where, like, the Yankees actually dominated like this offensively is probably that game against the Blue Jays last year where they hit like 5 straight homers.
That was so much fun.
That's the last thing I can actually remember. Because we definitely didn't see it this season. The closest thing would be like that game against Baltimore. I think where Stanton hit that grand slam.
That was just like a grand slam. That was really it.
Yeah. No, exactly. Listen, Corn Cobb says it is a good win, but remember, this is the Tigers with the worst record in baseball.
Okay,
but still, that doesn't guarantee a massive victory like they did tonight. It was dominant. Bro, it was a crime how bad they beat up the Tigers. Sorry. Jamie says, I don't see how Odor can be anything but a stopgap player who filled a temporary role, and he filled it well. I agree. But I think also he can fill a different role on the bench. And also, you know what he does?
He
gives Tyler Wade the boot.
He's Rugnet Trout.
See, but Brian, you're taking it next level, though. Taking it next level. But that's fine. Pat, it would probably be easier if we went out and played catch.
For
A
what?
little bit confused. A wee bit confused.
Context?
Because the Tigers are garbage. I get it. I don't know. I have a feeling Voit will not be the same guy.
Everyone said that after 2018. Everyone said that after 2019. Everyone said that. Now he's saying after 2020. Like, what?
True.
Everyone said that after with Gio. Like, negativity, leave. Be happy. Yankees won 10-0. Gerrit Cole pitched.
You know what prevents me from being negative? When we start up the live stream and I get to hear that intro music, gets me going. You know what? It really grinds my gears in a good way. Yes. Instead of the brick wall. Yeah, listen, bro. Instead of like running through a brick wall, I could just have like a solid game of catch. Just saying. Trade Gary for Kurt Casale. I'll Chuck Norris you if you disagree. Kurt Casale's still in the league.
He's not good.
I know, like, shout out to Kurt Casale, but I have not heard that name since like 2017.
The man's doing worse than Gary Sanchez. He's doing worse than Gary Sanchez.
No, but listen, Bren, you have to agree because he's gonna Chuck Norris you, bro.
Bro, I'll dodge that.
I don't think you want it.
Bro, Gary has a .2 WAR. Kurt Casale is a negative .1 WAR.
I kind of like Kurt Casale. What team is he on? The Reds?
He's on the Giants right now.
I had no idea. Martin says Odor seems like a really cool dude. He wants to help us win. I'm glad he's on the team, especially hitting in clutch moments. Call me crazy. He's Raul Ibanez.
I love Raul Ibanez.
Rugnet Ibanez. Chat, book it. Rugnet Ibanez, bro. Tell me not.
Raul was so clutch, bro.
Bro, that's exactly my thing. Who's hold on. Who's the left-handed bald guy who's clutch on the Yankees now? Tell me. Rugnet Ibanez. Thank you. Continue.
I was gonna make a joke, but I would get fired.
Yeah, don't. The intro song always makes me temporarily forget what happened today. Same, bro.
The intro scares me because that means I have to spend 30 minutes with Pat.
Yeah, you're so fired. It's not even funny. I'm excited to get Voit back. He may be the key to the chemistry of the team.
I actually want to touch on that point because I truly believe they've missed him. That's why when I said getting Odor, he's kind of like that spark plug. Whether or not he's not doing well, he's kind of like he's intense. Like he plays the game and he has fun. Like that's what you need. Now with Voit, he just has fun. I mean, who on the Yankees is gonna slam their helmet and break a bat over the knee? Who's gonna get hit in the face and still stay in the game? Remember when that happened? Was it 2019?
Brett Gardner.
No, he cut his lip from throwing his helmet. Luke Voit actually got hit in the face with a baseball and stayed in the game.
No, Brett Gardner's tough as nails, though.
Pull his toenail out and I'll probably cry.
That was really random. You took it next level. Rugnet Ibanez. Hashtag Rugnet Ibanez. Rugnet Ibanez. I think Rugnet Ibanez is now a thing. Because, bro, the comparison's just too similar. Like, think about it. It's a trade acquisition. The guy's like a little bit. He wasn't as old as Ibanez, and Ibanez
I still can't believe Odor's only 27.
That's what I'm saying. And Ibanez in his prime was probably a little bit better than Odor in his prime. But still, I think that they both have the same place on this team, bro. Like a left-handed clutch bat on the bench. Book it. If Rugnet Odor has clutch home runs in the playoffs, that's all I'm saying.
That's gonna get Rugnet Ibanez tattooed on him.
Rugnet Ibanez across my forehead, dude. No. Listen, shout out to Peter. Peter's in the chat. Let's get it, Peter. Peter's the man.
I hope Peter gets ice cream.
From GTA?
Yeah, is he the one that cried over not getting ice cream or screamed over not getting ice cream?
Yes. There you go.
I hope he gets ice cream.
Yeah. I thought Odor was older. Same.
Bro, he looks like he's 50.
He does. Listen, it's probably because he's bald, but like
even before he was bald.
And bro, he was only 22 or 23 when he had the famous punch.
Exactly.
Bro, my man had hands. Who you taking? Who you taking? Actually, because we know who's gonna win here. I'm gonna set the under/over. Does Ben Askren last under or over 30 seconds against Rougned Odor?
He's just in for the money.
You didn't answer my question, dude.
I mean, I would say over
under.
because, like, dude was an MMA fighter, so.
Bro, but he got knocked out in like a minute by Jake Paul, dude.
Damn.
Rougned Odor is gonna rock him. Yo, book it. Rougned Odor, Ben Askren, book it, bro.
Sponsored by Unhinged.
Bro, I'll literally be the promoter for that fight. Bro, who would be a better fight promoter than me? Just saying. Jose Canseco, hit my line. When Voigt comes back, we will send Wade down. Wade has no options, so that means he must get DFA'd, thank God. Wade doesn't have any more options?
Oh my God, please, please, please.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chad, I hope you guys got that. No, but seriously, he doesn't have any more options because that would be game changing. Does that mean a trade could be on the horizon?
Oh, please. Send him to Detroit.
He would fit in well. He would fit in very
Nico
well.
Goodrum.
Well, that's never happening. Let's see. Odor versus Chapman, who's winning? Bro, Chapman would probably end him.
Literally, was training with, like, Yordanis Ugas, who's, like, a belt holder in boxing.
Rougned Ibanez. That's all I'm saying. But listen, chat, before we do wrap up the post game for tonight, everyone be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. We will be going live tomorrow tomorrow's a day game, right? So we'll be live tomorrow early for the pregame, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out with us for that. And you guys know the deal. We'll be live for the post game after the game as well. You know what? I haven't thrown the Discord link in the chat in a bit. So if anybody wants to join our Discord, let me pop that link in there now.
Are you going live on Twitch, Pat?
I'm not going live on Twitch. I have schoolwork to do, but that's fine. But listen, chat, the Discord link is in the chat. If anybody wants to join that, come hang out in there. And yeah, hope everyone has an awesome night. Yankees pulled out a great 10-0 victory. We will see you tomorrow for the pregame live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace.